All right, little one. You standing on a stool? You sure are. Yeah, but now I can't go talk to Ardbert when I'm in my my bed. I can't. What am I gonna have conversations with myself now? See, it's changed colors again. I forgot something. Put it in a little glass container like Beauty and the Beast.
Heart and protect them well.
The last petal falls. I didn't rest. I put...
Good, you're here. You haven't eaten yet, have you? We've bought quite a spread if you're interested. Only the finest dining from the last stand.
All right, this is cool. It's a good one. Hey, look, slumber party time. Let's go. Oh, did I miss it? Oh, I missed it. My bad. Oh, no, I didn't. Ooh, some cookies. Ooh, there's pizza. My dude, get a burger. Heck yeah. No, how about you just take a ban? The burger's huge.
Lest you wonder, we invited Estinian as well. But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Charlian cuisine is not to his liking.
Oh, yeah, the burger would be great, man.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart.
Oh, not again. What did you post?
What? To perfect his brooding stare?
Damn, I want a burger now.
Next time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Charlian feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
This track, yeah, the track is pretty dope at Charlian.
An excellent idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Burn me on
Poor
pizza emote.
Estinian, beset on all sides.
And go for some pizza or burger. Damn it.
Speaking of one's physical condition, Mistress Cryle,
This is as big as his
I
face.
hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
How big it is. As big as his face.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done.
They burnt you too? What'd they do?
If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
Have we not talking about Kryle's hair? She has like the best hair in the game.
Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes?
My precious.
'Twill be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness, was it? Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat-Han?
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt.
Look at the sandwiches. They get
The
sandwiches,
relief
donuts,
of a people
pizza,
with renewed
burger.
hope.
Indeed. And in turn, I felt buoyed by that radiance. 'Twas akin to spotting a beacon and knowing we were on the right path.
I'm hungry now.
I know we've not yet triumphed over the Tloforoi, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans. But even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us. Rare and hard-won perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day. Hey, that's mine.
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Only barely. And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it effectively in battle. Mayhap I simply require more practice with this new magic.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume.
All right, not again, man. I'll talk to you soon.
And from
Be
a
safe,
veritable
man.
mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Or, to put it simply, you used it to sneak around the Forbidden Archives.
Yes, well, after a fashion.
God, I want a burger right now. Damn it. Egg sandwich look good? Yeah, it did. Look at those sandwiches. Oh, God.
They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me. And I could hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
Oh.
He's too short. Yeah, did they not sell Kryle's hair in the market? Holy crap, we ate all that? It's a tea, yeah.
I'm not that ambitious. But 'tis pleasant to idle away the hours every once in a while.
Chunkies, right? The cutscenes are really good. Shit, it's green now.
My precious.
Here he is. Here's the princess. I mean, prince. Oh, yeah, the moon. I forgot about that. Dude, his Reapers, his blade looks massive.
Enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that. I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news. Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom. Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon the ether. If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
Xeno's massive, and how about that? I plucked a little bead right out
Our
of his head.
foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome.
All right, Sonny, we'll talk to you soon. Try not to cause any trouble.
Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
No. All else is equal. Equally tedious. Equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke.
Nice. True story? Absolutely am.
But then came the light. Blinding and pure and hot. So very hot. Enough to set my soul aflame. I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more. And then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before. Burn, burn, let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
Man, he's really sore bent on losing, huh?
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more. I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence. Nevertheless, you are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable. You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing, disjointed, all the faces incomplete. The setting, too, was unknown to me, so I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind. Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth. Much as your dream of the final days enlightened you.
Are they standing in Garlemald
And
right now?
soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too. Yes, I think that is something we can both enjoy.
Interesting. 2 loaves of bread, please and thank you. There's Crown. All right. I really can't do much here. He's practicing. All right, here we go. I don't know how this visit's gonna go. Move your AI somewhere. Yeah, I moved it. I'm actually gonna change it up some more. I probably might do it here on my next break whenever I get some more coffee here. There's a couple things I want to change. We'll see what this cutscene's all about. We'll go from there. Here it is, phenomenon. Well, I expect it. You made note of it before. One can hardly miss it. It's the first time you've been here on official business, correct? Well, most of the space is taken up by the expansion auditoriums. It's also housed numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magics, and a host of administrative offices and so forth. As the center of what would become later the Studium, it is established to promote the study of ethological phenomenon, hence the name. Though with aether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life, even if the universe itself. And then, in the 432nd year of the 6th astral era, phenomenon was decreed complete and the Studium officially opened as the place of learning. Storied history across the world's leading authority in etherology. Okay, interesting. Sociologically, la 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 la. What are we doing here? He was top form back then. Youngest entered the Studium, graduated with the highest honors in magical arts, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. Hold on, you both joined the Studium at the same age? Yes, and from where I stand, you were equally your scholars. Nice you say, but Alpha actually entered half a year before me, nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors. I'm certainly not Studium's most notorious master debater. I have ever been in the shadow, if nothing else. Just remember that there was a legend, Alpha Olivia up again. Fully aware of our recent escapades, hopefully we'll be somewhat more welcome than we were last stand. Okay. Other facilities tend to frequently. Alright. So we're looking for a scholar here. For what purpose? Yeah, so you're asking, yeah, so like, I'm gonna remove this probably from up there. I'm gonna put it down here and raise some more of this up. Remove this down so it'll fit this. And I need to take my enhancements and my enfeeblements and move them elsewhere. It's just, it's not where I'm seeing it. Not a good spot, and I want it somewhere else. Excitable student. And he's with his sister. They're going to be one thing. An event approach shattering proportions, fast approaching, spread the word. Okay. Okay. Interesting. You lost? Wandered off the street, perhaps? Wait, don't tell me. You're a trainee gleaner, fresh off the guild ship. Am I right, aren't I? Can't wait till Monday to get my overtime check for December and finally a nice 1.3K. Oh, nice, dude. That's GG's. It's awesome. To bid you warm welcome to Searcher's Meet. Let me start with the question. What is the most important thing you'll find in the Studium? That's right, books. And the second most important thing, why, that's simple. Everything else. That's what we deal with here in the Searcher's Meet. Whenever the students or tutors find themselves in need of equipment or materials, they come to us. If we don't have it in stores, we send gleaners off to find it. Honestly, you wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. It's enough to make your hair stand on the end, which is possibly what some of our students are trying to accomplish. This is being a school of magic knowledge. I had 68 hours of overtime last month. Half are going to savings, the other half I'm going to get Oculus Quest. Nice, dude. Yeah. My daughter loves hers. She is fucking having a blast with it. I was kind of hoping they had like a Rick and Morty thing with it. I wanted to play, but I haven't seen it. I'll be kind of a smart ass to her. He was here, but he's not. Now he's not. I did speak with him shortly before you arrived, though. He said he was on his way to Maker's Meet. Go back the way you came in, you'll see the opposite side of the entrance. Laboratory source. What I mean, rare, expensive, curious, not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curdling screams. That's great. Yeah, man, you get the Oculus Quest 2 and tell me what you think about it. I have yet to try it out for my daughter. Oh, speaking of which, let's look. Have I sold anything? No. Mother. Dude, these keep... Watch it. It's fallen in price again. I can't. Same one. I just undercut myself. Got the crab meat from my fisher retainer and sold it for a cool $3 mil. Fuck yeah, there you go, bud. I made some gill off of Xandor. A lot of gill. He was playing next. We parted ways. He went down the corridor, perhaps off the auditoriums. Santa Maria. Alright, after this, I'm going to get some more coffee, and then we're going to fix the UI, and then we'll continue on. I found it. This is my ball. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh, it was this guy.
Ah, I remember you.
I actually like him.
I pray we have not caught you at an inopportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
He's a level-headed dude.
Well, I could hardly let that Inquisition go unchallenged. I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye, but a majority nonetheless.
Had the vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though I'd like to think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the annex afterwards.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galuf and Louisois in a less dour setting. But it seems I just missed you.
The great Louis
I still can't believe how much you've grown. If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the Forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye.
See, he's a nice dude.
You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics. Never mind Matoya's prize student. Luckily, I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
Hell no, Granddad. Not.
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the Forum must fulfill?
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the Forum, I am sworn to secrecy.
But?
Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried.
There's magic?
Our duty is of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic.
Look how wide and stiff his robe is.
As such, those entrusted with this duty have been bound by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters without the express permission of the Forum.
Yeah, see, told you.
How is that even possible?
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please, take a seat.
This guy knows his shit.
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology.
Etherology.
The ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into three forms.
Okay.
Two are of the incorporeal sort, the soul and the memory. Can anyone tell me the third?
No. Don't make me pick. I don't know.
Not entirely inaccurate, but nor is it the answer I was looking for. That would be corporeal ether.
It's technically magic, old man.
This is the form with which the layman is most familiar. Consumed by even the simplest of daily activities and replenished by the food and drink that sustain us, this form of ether is in constant flux. In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said for memory, as the two are intrinsically linked.
Okay, that makes sense.
Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it. Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
It'd black it out. You couldn't see it anymore.
It would blot out everything that was written.
How'd you get to be so smart?
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well. In fact, this exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
The seventh umbral calamity.
Correctamundo.
The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm. But no one could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act.
From the great Louis Schwa. I don't
The
know.
enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle. And yes, it is a contravention of the Sharlayan prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation.
So why are you being manipulated then?
Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process. A necessary evil. You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace.
Did you know the Meteor survivors have different opening cutscenes than the other characters? I believe I was told that before, but it's been some
I should
time.
hope not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred duty.
Well,
Barring that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea. For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean. And our memories drift apart and dissolve, rather defeating the purpose, I suppose.
it kind of does defeat the purpose.
But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
Can't I access them?
What happens after that?
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew. Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another form. Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable.
Can't I just look into his soul?
Well, I think that's enough education for today, now that I've given you some food for thought. Or rather, an entire banquet.
You did?
I would remind you that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you. I'll arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend.
Okay, so we have some kind of...
Oh, and I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
That was kind of cool. That was cool. And level up. All right, what is this going to be for? Is this higher? No, but we can sell it. So, you know, there's that. Alright, let's give him much to mull over. I feel though we are one step closer to understanding the form's true motives, the mysteries of life itself for good measure. Came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude and wanted to leave more in depth than before. I feel that his friendship and support will be a great boon to us. On that note, let's head back to Annex. Perhaps on our way you could better acquaint yourself. Key. With key. I'm gonna go up here. Oh. Alright, cool. So there's the first one. Alright. God, we got a lot of side quests to come back and do. Holy fudge. Nugget. Holy fudge nugget. Alright, where are we going? Here. Alright. That emote's good as hell. Okay, I'm gonna copy this one to because everybody's on. Okay, so edit to. Yamcha impression. It's a good bit of damage. I've never been fun of positionals. Well, it's only down to what? It's down to like 2 positionals now, isn't it? So it's not as bad as it was before. But it's how you... I forget what they call them. You set up the other abilities you have to use, and you have to get one color of each to do the tornado or whatever kick it is that I just died. It drives me batshit. Let's see how it looks real quick. Oh. All right. I think that's... He needs both soul and a DOS, not easy. For a tornado kick, yeah. I just don't like the setup for it. I guess that's what I don't like about it. Alright, so change the enhancements. So enhancements. You took me a while to figure it out. Yeah, I mean it's pretty much the same. All right. My casual Dom outfit. Let me see here. I like it. I like it. Let me go and put the buff on. Use. Alright, sweet. Oh, what's this? This is the Bard. Alright, back to it we go. I like the Bard outfit. Alright. Let's get back. Let's see how this goes. That should be better, at least, I think. Okay, so we talked to the scholar. So what's our next play? We're still waiting on our bells to get back. Proved most educational. It did. While you were away, I received word from a fellow Scions. As expected, news of the warding scales was met with much joy. Preparations are now on our way to bring the leadership of the Grand Company of Eorzea to the Eastern Alliance together to determine a way forward. Our friends have asked that we bring the scales in our possession to Limsa Lamensa. So time for us to go on the offensive. It's too early to say for certain, but it does seem to be the way the winds are blowing. I, for one, can think of no other reason to oppose such a plan, but let's see what awaits for us. Brand. Let's start getting scales out of storage. Give me a hand, would you? Okay. Didn't realize this crates were so heavy. Shouldn't complain though. Avicha and the alchemists of great work put their heart and soul in each one and every one of these scales. Must treated them with the utmost care. True. She's not coming now. As much as I'd like to escape the form's watchful gaze, I have little choice but to stay behind. We're already on thin ice, and if I, in my capacity as our official representative, were found consorting with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how that would go. I shall remain here and do my utmost to avoid ruffling any more feathers as I wait for Mash Matoya and other allies. Something like also the good news around the share. Makes sense. Tulimsa Lominsa. Tulimsa. Alright. How bad's the travel? 517 is not bad. Man, I feel like my can't seem to clear it today, man. All right. Where exactly? Oh, going to the docks. 'Tis right this way, sire. Proceed to the gate. Oh, you have the wings? I wish those wings were transmoggable, dude. The demon wings, they look so good. My apologies for calling you away from Shadowrun at such short notice. On the contrary, we're honored and grateful. A pleasant surprise to be joined with such esteemed company. This was only the right decision to be conducted in person. We are locked in a war attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers, and it's only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed through decisive action, and we have taken the initiative to set the wheels in motion. It is reassuring that we all learn this accord. Hinges entirely on the warding scales and our ability to utilize their potential to the fullest. During your time, Sean, the allied nations have been engaged on separate fronts with no end in sight. To make matters worse, a surge in abductions of the kobolds. Oh my gosh, all the beast tribes. But your triumph over Razdahan gave us a chance to hope once more. Time has come to free ourselves of this menace, and it is for you to sign Seven Dawns. Show us the way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold Tleferal at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike an enemy's heart, Golemald. These brave few will be the Ilsbar contingent. Alright. The first is to provide aid to the people of Golemald. And previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered, robbed of their free will, and served almost every whim without question. They too are victims, and it is our duty to deliver them for the suffering, not only for strategic and political gain, but in case it's the right thing to do, but because it's the right thing to do. I don't know about that. Yep. Our second objective is the colossal tower that Thancred and Urianji observe in the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, the reason to believe the smaller spires are merely a precursor of what yet to come. Until the Tower of Zot was toppled, we failed to make headway, though the same could be said by its left. Certainly there's no rush to press further into the lands. I'd wager the Spire's prime purpose is to divide us and keep us occupied while they work towards annihilation. Based on her observations inside the Tower of Zot, the Spires siphon ether from the land, consuming it to maintain their form. However, they draw forth far more than is required for this task alone. It wouldn't surprise me if at least it was being redirected to the larger spire in the capital. That's the logic in that, regardless on once we have uncovered the truth. What we have us do, I assume more than handing over the scales. For honor and glory. Okay. Alright, we're headed out to Garlemald. Sweet. So this will be the third zone. Just strutting about. That's your black mage outfit, isn't it? Why are your legs going to the floor? They're clipped. From the new... Yeah, but don't they, like in battle, you can't wear them? Those are dope looking. Alamegan Quarters. Alright, let's go. So pretty dope wings. So there's three wings out. The gold ones, the white ones, and then the demon looking ones. Raban. 4. Oh, the pixie wings. Yeah, the pixie wings. Ah, the Wanderers returned. You've been busy bringing down a tower and producing the keys, destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. You made this whole venture possible. You and Lord Emmerich being contingent? Regrettably, no. Our role is to organize various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once we have seen you off, back to our respective posts. We dare not neglect our duties for too long. Let our defensive efforts fall into disarray. Just between us, there's a fair amount of opposition to the formation of Isbard contingent. Very suggesting that we send some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid until the alliance has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. Can't please them all. Sadly, though, I do my best. Truth be told, I'd much rather be on your side charging into the fray. At last, I have battles of my own to fight, where words may serve me better than my blade. I hate to say it, but Lord Emmerich struggles mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is peace and mind, knowing yours in safe hands. Okay. Thanks, though, for the next dungeon. Do it. We meet again. Bias. The great Louis Soir. Much more is cursed since we parted ways. When I gather the protective talisman you obtained led to the formation of the expeditionary force. Yo, Thanker's wife, what's going on? How are you? I'm probably still a ways off the second one. I do. Was a slave of my people, but though every mode of my being cries for vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would place the entire mission in jeopardy. True. True. Stand accused of murdering emperors and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Where I travel, I'll give my counter ample possible. It's true. True. Facts. Facts. How are you doing today? How's your day going? Your Wednesday, your hump day? My gratitude. We got this. All right.